Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome back to #BSB. Now before I jump into this video, give it a thumbs up because you know you're gonna like it. Subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram @SincerelyRare. So guess what? I bombed my recent Gmat exam. So now what? Do I cry about it? Did I win? Do I give up? Can't do that because I'm applying in the fall. Do I just buckle down, give myself some time off because I basically just did a marathon these past couple months and try again? The latter of those three is definitely what's going to happen because of who I am. I'm always involving myself in something extremely difficult. Love the challenge, I guess. So yeah, kind of just wanted to hop on here, tell you guys how I'm feeling, tell you guys what the next steps are, and go from there. So let's jump right in. So as I said, bombed my recent Gmat exam. Now what? I honestly know what happened. I don't know how it happened. It happened really fast. I don't know why I didn't catch myself. But basically, my anxiety got the best of me. Overall, like that's really what happened. Felt really good leading up to the exam. Yes, I did have some nervousness. Yes, the night before I didn't go to sleep till 3 a.m. because my anxiety was just like, but got up on Saturday, went to a meditation session because meditating the night before was just like a huge fail, which is why I was up till 3 a.m. Felt good about it. Did a lot of walking because walking is also meditation for me. Did a yoga class that morning. Ate good food that day. Reviewed my notes, reviewed some formulas, and like reminded myself of things that I usually forget while taking this exam prior to walking into the test center. I actually walked to my exam too because the Barclay testing center is like 20 minutes away from me. 25, maybe 30. But it's like, again, very therapeutic and meditative for me to like just walk, wherever. So I did that. Again, felt really good. Wasn't nervous when I got into the testing center. Like, I've been suffering from a headache, probably because of stress, probably because of this puff that I have on top of my head. So, you know, I was doing my little like massaging of my temples and my eyebrows. For some reason, when I like put pressure on my eyebrows, it feels so good. But yeah, did all of that. Did some deep breathing before walking into the test center. Sat down, felt really good choosing my schools. Felt really, and this is the first time I've ever chosen schools because like the other times I took the test, I was basically taking it for MLT or just to see where I was at. So I wasn't ready to submit to schools. But this time felt really good. Picked my 5 schools. Chose verbal first because verbal was my weaker section in my previous test. So I'm like, let's start there. Let's start with the headache, get the headache out the way, and then like be good. Shouldn't have done that. But anyway, picked verbal, started off really good, then started falling behind. I'm like, oh shit. I didn't freak out. I did strategically guess for a couple questions in the middle, then started to get a lot of passages, and I'm just like, I'm on like my 5th passage. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to have this many passages. Did what I had to do. I had to guess an entire set of passage questions because I just was not with shit, wasn't reading it. And then like, maybe like 10 minutes left, I feel like I still had like 16 questions left. I'm exaggerating. But I still had a lot of questions left with like 10 going down to 8 minutes. And I'm like, all right, I gotta guess. Like, I had to do what I had to do to finish. Then took my little 8-minute break, ran to the bathroom really quick, was trying to gauge the time, needed to get some snacks in my system, I needed to get my sugar levels back up. Did that, ran back to the testing center, and like, I don't know why, but when I like sat back at my computer, like I couldn't really gauge like how much time I had remaining of the 8 minutes that you're allotted for your break. So I just like dove into the math, and I could have sworn I had lost time. I don't think I did. And like started the quant section, stared at the first question for like a good, I don't know, 2 minutes. Like literally just stared at it like I know how to tackle you. But goddamn, I just like had to rush like shit on my verbal section. So I'm like still stuck on verbal. Meanwhile, math is right in front of me. Clock is ticking. My when I take these exams, I set up my scorebook a certain way, just so I can know exactly how many problems I'm supposed to solve on that page, how much time is remaining. Couldn't really set that up because I had just gotten a new book. So like now that the instructional pages are like 30 seconds long, I can't set up my book in 30 seconds. So of course, all I did was on each page was write down how much time I have remaining, and I'll do the grid once I get on that page because I know it's like 4 questions each, 3 questions on the first page. So yeah, didn't have enough time to set up my booklet, and I'm like, wow, I don't have time to set up my booklet, and I'm staring at the first question for 2 minutes. That's a lot of time lost. And this time around, because I know the content, like me and Regan worked on Quant content for like a good 3 months. Like I know the content. Every time I take a practice test, my Quant score was up there. So I'm like, you know this. But stubborn me, because I know this, I'm like, you're not gonna defeat me. Like, I'm not about to sit here and strategically guess like I've been doing, because I know you. I know how to solve you. I actually know how to like formulate fucking equations now. I don't run from the algebraic method anymore. I'm gonna solve you. That approach, wrong. Don't do that. I'm honestly about to go back to strategically guessing like I've been doing in the past, because like I've been getting like mid-40s just by doing that. Didn't strategically guess on the Quant. Should have stopped being stubborn trying to solve the problem. Because as one of the guys in my cohort from MLT, he was like, the Gmat punishes the stubborn, and like I'm stubborn as fuck, especially when I know something. So Quant definitely suffered this exam, partially from the anxiety from the verbal section, partially from my stubbornness, knowing that I know how to solve the problems now and wanting to do that when I should have solved the problem as much as I could and then strategically guess an answer. I should have continued doing that, and I didn't. So I walked away with the same score that I got my last exam. The only difference is Quant went down, verbal went up. Kudos on the verbal going up. Really excited about that. Huge accomplishment. But my math had one job. Stay where you were. Stay in the 40s, man. If I had done that, if my Quant had followed directions, I'd be Gmat final right now. Dead ass. I would be Gmat final. But I'm not. So, what's next? This week's my birthday. I'm not studying this week. I'm not. Not even gonna front. I'm not studying this week. I will start back studying on the 16th. July 16th, me and Regan have a date. We're gonna hop back into studying, figure out what I can do next time. Because I need to take this test again at the end of the summer. That's the next step for me, is just getting faster at what I'm doing more practice problems, and just getting quicker at reading passages, reading critical reasoning prompts, honing in on the strategies that I know but always like forget somehow. Well, not forget, but it's just like in the heat of the moment I don't use them, so it's like, what's the point in knowing these strategies when you don't use them? So yeah, nailing that down. What else? You know when it's like test anxiety? Like my practice exams honestly have not been a simulation of test day, and they need to be. To be honest, they need to be. Because the last practice exam that I took before my real exam, I took it after work. So of course my brain is like already fried, and my score just was not impressive at all. But the other practice exams that I took were fine. I took them on the weekend, like how I do my actual test. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, this is what happened with my recent exam, and this is what I'm gonna do next. And I'm honestly really looking forward to this next week of no studying, because I've been going hard. If finally get my life back for a week. But guys, yes, I bombed my last Gmat, and yes, it sucks, but it's okay. Because people do it all the time. It's like a normal thing because the Gmat is shit. I freaking hate the test. But when it's all over, I'm gonna break 700 and it's gonna be lit. So, till next time, bye guys. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment. Let me know how you felt when you took your last Gmat. If you did well, if you did good, put that in the comments. Let me know. See ya.